Okay. Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Viviana Pilataxi. I am going to present the topic, the lesson plan number 4. I'm going to explain the step by step, how do you the lesson plan you organize in your classroom. Okay. In the part 1, we have the informative data. We have the topic. The topic is first conditional for future. The grade is the second high school, and duration and 30 and 45 minutes. Okay, in the number 2, we have the objectives. The objectives is necessary in every lesson plans when you create. We have the four objectives. Listening. The students will listen to advice, dialogue about the conditions. There will be the dialogue in the video. Okay, speaking. The students will have to ability to establish, to dialogue using the karaoke online. Okay, and reading. Students will be read a short story based on situation in which they will be used the start word. Writing. In the writing, after reading, the students will be able to make several sentences using the conditionals. Okay. Okay. In the number 3, we have the methodology. The methodology. We have the direct method, communication approach. In the strategies, we have the communicative games, because I create a game with the songs on the karaoke online. It's a game very fun for the students. We are going to work pair work and written work. In the number 4, anticipatory set, I will begin the students must look some flashcard to perform a conversation with a classmate. Applying rules relate to first conditionals. Then this activity, the students with the teacher go to apply in the karaoke online. Were an activity. The teacher and salutates all the students and ask them their feelings, and the teacher check if their absence and remember them about their homework, and check different activities. Okay. Okay. I am going to present a video about the first condition. Okay, is the first activity. I put a video about first conditionals. We have the condition. Okay. It's not correct.
Quiero trabajar por un ascenso que nunca me van a dar. Quiero estar estancada en un trabajo. It's a grammar. Not grammar. Grammar's hard, difficult, confusing, nerve-wracking. I'll take this really, really simple for you. I'm going to teach you about conditionals. Now, a lot of people get really mixed up and confused and hate conditionals. Let me make it easy for you. English now have 4 conditionals. I'm going to teach you 2. These are the easiest. You'll get them.
We're looking at video.
Conditionals in English always start with if or when. Most of the times you're going to start with if, but you can also use when. So, the first one I'm going to teach you is zero conditional. Zero conditional, you can think of as something that is always 100% true. Is anything really 100% always true? That's a debate. But if you think of things that I like to call scientific things that have been tested and tried, experimented upon, you're going to come to the realization that some things are and will be 100%. Scientific things. Let's look at this first example. If ice melts, it becomes water. Always true. If I have an ice cube and I put it into the sun or I give it heat, this is what melts mean. Melts means it changes from a solid to a liquid state with heat. It changes into water. Unfortunately, it doesn't change into beer or money or gold or chocolates. Ice always will become water. So, if something is 100% scientific, you're going to use a zero conditional. How do you make conditionals? This is the fun part. As I told you, conditionals usually start with if, or we can use when. So a zero conditional is if plus the subject plus the base verb. Now it's very important that you do not use any other verb. You can't use a gerund, you can't use past tense, you can't use would, you can't use could. You must use the base verb. So if subject plus base verb, subject plus base verb again. This is the basic zero conditional pattern or style of grammar. So if we look at this, I have if, my subject is ice, and I have melts. Oh, why did I put an S on melts? And why did I put an S on becomes? Does anyone know the answer? The answer is because this is singular. It and ice is singular. If your subject is singular, you need to put an S on the verb 100% of the time. So if ice melts, ice. If ice melts, I have a comma. It is my subject. Becomes, base verb again, water. Base verb. Can you think of another zero conditional? You can change this and say, it becomes water if ice melts. I can also change the sentence order, and it doesn't affect the meaning of the sentence. If I drink 200 shots of tequila, I will be very sick. I might die, but I become sick. Violently sick. I don't want to do it. Okay. The next one is your beautiful first conditional. I just want you to look at the difference in the composition. Zero conditional is if plus subject, base verb, subject plus base verb again. Take a look at this sentence. If I go to the movies, I will, or you can use may, might, or could, eat popcorn. Is this scientific? If I go to the movies, this means that I have to, 100% of the time, eat popcorn. Not scientific. Some people don't even like popcorn. Or maybe you don't have any money. Or maybe you want chocolate instead of popcorn. So in the first conditional, the basically this is not scientific. It cannot be 100%. But it's things that are probable. It means it's likely to happen, or most of the time, this is true. So most of the time, when people go to the movies, they eat popcorn. Let's look at the structure of this one. In the zero conditional, this is the structure. Can you tell me what's different about the first conditional? We have if plus subject.
Okay. In this video, let's introduce the topic. The topic is the first conditional. For me, it's very important to introduce the video for the students. The students is for me the best way to learn. Okay. Now I'm going to explain the second activity. The second activity is the karaoke online. The students must first download the online karaoke, okay, application. Okay, we are going to start. I'm going to try song, a song different, applying the first conditional or simple to song. Okay. I'm going to try it. Song, okay, teacher? The students must song, okay, with the karaoke online. I heard that you settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess you shared your things I didn't give to you. All friends were so shy until you hold back or hide from the light. I hated to turn on out the blue and invite it, but couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight. I had hoped you seen my face, and did you remember that for me, it's over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't forget me, babe. I remember you say sometimes it's lost in love, but sometimes I hurt instead. Sometimes it's lost in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Oh, sorry. You know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in a summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days. Oh, hate to turn out of the blue and invited them, but I couldn't stay the way I couldn't fight it. I hope you said my face and that you be remembered for me. It's over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, Abe. I remember you say sometimes it's lost in love, but some things I heard instead. Nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets and mistakes their memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet was taste? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't forget me, Ade. I remember you say sometimes it's lost in love, but some things are hers instead. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't forget me, Abe. I remember you say sometimes it lost in love, but some things in hearts instead. Okay, is the second activity. I think that this activity is very interesting, fun. Is a good idea. Okay. In the third activity, the teacher will give students a flashcard so that they create dialogues in pairs. I using audiolingual method. In this activity, the first, I'm going to explain. Sorry, I'm going to explain the topic. The teacher explains the topic. Okay, about a first conditional. Structure. Structure. If plus simple present or simple future. Okay, we have the subject plus will, want, plus verb, plus base form. Okay, base form. And usually talk about possibility. It's a possibility in the present or in the future. Okay. For example, okay, if it rains, I will stay. I will stay at home. Okay, we can see the example. We have the conditional if. Conditional if it rains is conditional. With the verb, I will stay at home. It's a conditional. Okay. In this example, other example, if you study, if you study, if you study, you will pass your exams. Okay? I explain in the classroom at the students the first conditional on the board. Okay? After that, we have the number 6, the modeling. The modeling in this number, the teacher explained the examples beginning of the class, explain the composition, the exercise, and provide the teacher provide the students the clear contextualization, the models, and which will show students from an examples of using in the context later. Okay. This is, for example, this is my modeling example. If the space, the verb to have a temperature, he space to see the doctor. Okay, it's conditional. The students answer in this file. Okay, in this space, I write on the board. The students have a write in notebook, in the book, inside in the classroom. Okay. Number 7, guided practice. In this situation, the teacher show all the time the difference, the expressings, future, the first conditionals. Our work is help to students to guide direction and monitoring on the students. Okay. Okay. Number 8. Independent practice. Independent practice. In this step, the students work groups, and they work with classmates doing the different activities. The students can be go himself or in groups. Depend the teacher. Okay. Number 9, we have the assessment. Assessment through all the exercise. They will be assessed, and especially listening and speaking. For example, the teacher can use quizzes can use Kahoot. Is a feedback. It's a feedback. Is necessary to do in the classroom. In the number 10 is number 10 closing. Closing, review and follow. This is the last activity. At the end of the class, the teacher will ask some students with respect the topic. The teacher can choose the task for homework. On depend. Okay. In this activity, the teacher finish your class. Okay. That's all. Thank you very much.